everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, fragrance, and beauty. And today I am going to be doing a fun video where I'm going to be trying out some new brushes that my friend Meredith got me for Christmas, as well as a palette that I recently purchased that I have not used on my channel before. So today I'm going to be featuring this palette from Huda Beauty, the Mercury Retrograde, which is an absolutely stunning palette, as well as these adorable brushes from Beauty Bakerie. As you can see, they have like little baking tools on the ends of them. I think they're absolutely adorable. I love to bake, so thank you, Meredith, for getting me a Christmas present that combines two of my loves, so I really enjoy that. So if you want to see a review of this Huda Beauty palette, because I've used it plenty of times, as well as my first impressions of these makeup brushes, then please keep on watching. So as you may notice, my full face is done other than eyes and lips, so I am just going to do my eyes on camera, do lips very quickly, and then, close out the video and all of that. So, of course, what I do first is I prime my eyes. So I'm going to go into my trusty Milani eyeshadow primer. We'll put that all over my eyes, and then we'll get into the brushes and the palette. All right, my eyes are primed, so we're going to go into this eyeshadow palette. In case you're not aware, this is what the palette looks like. This palette is pretty old. I believe this was released like maybe 2 years ago, maybe longer than that. But the reason why I purchased it is because I've always loved this color story. I never bit the bullet on the palette for some reason. And when I saw that it was on sale at Sephora for 50% off, and I had the additional 20% off thanks to their holiday savings event, I knew I wanted to get it. And I can really say that this palette, at least, I think has a better formula than Huda's mini palettes. I own multiple of Huda's mini palettes. I do enjoy their formulas, but this formula is a whole other level. I really, really do enjoy it. So just spoiler alert, I absolutely love this palette. It's one of my go-to palettes currently that I reach for. So let's get started with these new brushes in this palette. So first I'm gonna go into this brush, which is the brush that looks like a whisk. I don't know if these have names. I don't think they do. So it's the brush that looks like a whisk. And I'm going to go into the shade called, let's go into the shade called Utopia, I believe is what it's called. No, Karma. Karma. It's on the bottom row. And I'm just going to take this fluffy crease brush and dust this shade all into my crease. I really wanted to use an eyeshadow palette today that I know, love, and enjoy to actually get a good idea about what I think of these brushes, Like, are these brushes good? Am I going to enjoy them with eyeshadow formulas I know and love? All of that kind of stuff, so. And by the way, in case you're wondering, these brushes are synthetic. I'm not sure exactly where this kit is sold. I know my friend got it online, but I know Beauty Bakerie is sold on Ulta.com and in some Ulta stores, so you may be able to find this there if that is something you're interested in. So far, I think the crease is looking nice. Again, I love these eyeshadows, so I'm not super surprised about that at all. Today I'm doing a very natural look with the Mercury Retrograde, just because I'm like wearing, khaki green, all of that. I just wanted to do something very neutral, natural, warm toned, that kind of thing. So that is it for the first crease shade. I feel like that looks nice, blended out nicely, very easy to lay the shadow down, very easy to blend it out. So I'm very happy with that. Next, I'm going to go into the shade called Momentum, which is in the second row. It looks like a creamy kind of shade, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the crease a little bit on the edges, just so we have some smooth, blended out edges. Using the same brush, the whisk brush, and it looks like it's doing a good job at that as well. This brush is pretty densely packed. To be a blending brush. Like, I normally prefer my true blending brushes to be a little bit less densely packed. But for crease work, I think this is very nice. I'm just not sure if I would use this as like my blending brush for my outer corner, but we'll see. Okay, so that is it for the crease, just very simple neutrals today. Next, I want to go into the scraper spatula looking brush. So again, this doesn't have a name, but I'm going to go into my outer corner shade right now. I'm going to go into the shade Vortex, which is like this dark grayish, brownish shade. It's really hard to explain what this is, but we'll put this on my outer corner and see what I think. I've used this shade on my outer corner quite a bit when I use this palette, so I'm very familiar with it. This brush is, as you can see, pointed and tapered on the ends. It's very flat. It's not fluffy really at all. So I was thinking this would be good for packing on matte shadows. We'll see. And by the way, happy 2022. I'm filming this on New Year's Day. So it is officially 2022. It's exciting to start a new year. Do you all make any New Year's resolutions? Let me know down in the comments if you do and what they are. Personally, I don't. I have found in the past when I do, I always break them. And also, I find that a lot can change within the span of a few months, a year, and what you may want in January may not be what you want or need in June or December. So I guess my resolution is just to try to be the best version of Victoria that I can. And I try to do that every day. So maybe I do make a resolution every year. I don't know. But I don't really do a formal one, you know? Like, I'm not the kind of person that's like, this year I'm gonna like lose a bunch of weight, or this year I'm going to work out every day, or this year I'm going to, you know, do something like a bunch. Like, I don't really do that. So you may hear my dog barking, but I am now going into that same whisk brush that I used in my crease, and I'm just gonna blend out the outer corners. I'm not loving how this brush is as a blending brush. Like, it's fine, but it's not doing as easy of a job as I prefer when it comes to my blending brushes. So yeah, like, this is okay. It's just taking me a bit more time to get this outer corner shade blended to the way I like it. But I did think that other brush, that packer brush, did a good job at packing the shade in. It's just this one I like for crease. This brush I like for the crease. Don't know if I love it for blending out the outer corner. I'm just gonna go into that dark shade one last time and pack it on the very outer part of my outer corner. There we go. So now I'm going to go into glitter glue because I'm going to be going into my metallics. So I'm going to use my Too Faced glitter glue. I believe this might be discontinued. I can't find it anywhere online. So my apologies for, keep featuring this on my channel. But if you want a good alternative that's inexpensive, I really recommend the NYX one. I think that one's really good too. So I'm going to take this spatula looking brush. It's like an angled kind of brush. Normally you would use this for like liner, but I always use like liquid liner in like a brush tip pen. So I'm going to use this actually for spreading the glitter glue onto my eye. We'll see what I think about this. Try to be a little creative here and use all the brushes. All right, well, that seems to have worked well. So now I'm going to take two metallics. I'm going to go into Gold Glitch, which is the shade on the bottom row. It's very textured and very pretty. And then I'm also going to go into Galaxy, which is on the second row. It's again like another bronzy metallic. And I'm going to put these onto my eye. Gold Glitch is going in the middle of my eye. And then Galaxy is going to go into the inner part of my eye. Galaxy's a little bit more pink tone of like a bronze, while Gold Glitch is, as it implies, like pretty much a pure gold. I'm not sure if you can hear, but it is super windy today where I live. It's like kind of crazy. It is so windy. So if you can hear the wind in the background, my apologies. All right, that is it for the metallics on my eyes. I think this looks really nice. That brush did a good job laying down the glitter glue, and I absolutely adore the metallics in this palette, so that's to be expected. So next, I'm going to do my lower lash line. I think I'm going to do something a little bit funky today. I'm going to go into the shade Haze, which is this like blue kind of color, and I'm going to go into the brush that has a spoon on the end. So as you can see, it's like a little bit of a packer brush, but on this end, I think this will be really good to get shadows like right on the lash line. And I think I want a little bit of a pop of color. Oh yeah, that is very good at that. So I'm actually going to do stamping motions instead of like side to side swipes. Yeah, the stamping motions work very well for that. All right, perfect. And last but not least, for the mattes and my lower lash line, I'm going to take this brush that has a knife on the end, a fake knife, and it's like a very tiny, like crease looking brush, like definer brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Crash, which is this like cool toned browny kind of color, and I'm just going to like really try to smoke out that lower lash line a bit and provide a little bit of neutral like color to it. I hope that makes sense. So I've used all of the eyeshadow brushes so far, so that is great. And last, of course, I'm gonna have to do my inner corner of my brow bone. So I'm gonna take the shade Supermoon, which is this like white iridescent-y shade in the palette. It has a bit of like a blue kind of like reflect to it, like a bluish purple. I'm going to put that in my inner corner and my brow bone. I'm going to use my fingers for this, of course. I love using my fingers for metallics. That's like my go-to. I never use brushes for metallics. Maybe one day I'll change, but not now. All right, so that is it for the eyeshadow. I think this looks really good. I used all of the brushes in this look. I'm very happy with how they performed. The only brush I wasn't a huge fan of for one of the purposes I used it for was this one, the blending brush. I think this is phenomenal for the crease because it really packs in color and blends it at the same time. But when it comes to blending out like the outer corner, I think this is a little bit too densely packed for that for my liking. I think there are other brushes in my collection I prefer for that use. But other than that, I'm really happy with this brush set, and it laid down shadows that I really enjoy in a very nice way, so I'm very happy with it. So off camera, I'm going to apply eyeliner, mascara, and lip gloss. I'll take down my hair, and then I will close out the video. All right, so here's the completed look. I really enjoy how this turned out, and overall, I'm really happy I have those cute little Beauty Bakerie brushes in my collection. I'm sure I will use them, and I'm sure every time I look at them, they'll bring me joy. There's actually one more thing from that brush collection that I want to show you, and that is this. So this is a little like apron brush roll. Look at how adorable this is. So the brushes, if you want to like travel with them, you can put them in the brush roll. And then it's like a little apron. It's so cute. So overall, I really enjoy the brushes. I of course really enjoy that Huda Beauty palette. I'm really glad I got it during the Sephora sale. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me know what kinds of content you like to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I'd love to have you all here. I post 2 to 3 times a week. And if you have anything to comment down below, any questions or comments about these brushes, any questions or comments about the palette, just let me know. I'm more than happy to have a little chat with you. And with that, thank you for spending part of your day with me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!